YouTube, my name is Sean Connors and welcome back to The Outsiders, and for this is a bonus Let's Build an RPG video. This particular one is all about the luck stat, as that's created some confusion in comments and some of the emails that I've received. I wanted to go through this with you and give you a practical example of it. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be using the character that I've already generated. We know that he's got a luck score of 13, and that's a great luck score for a number of reasons. So what does that entitle him to? Well, he would get potentially three bonus dice if he chooses to use them. He can use just 2 or 1 dice if he chooses to do so. If the character had between 7 and 12 for his luck stat, he would only get 2 bonus dice. He can use both or choose to only use 1 on any particular roll or none at all. And then, of course, if you have below 6 or below, you only get 1 dice to add to any roll if you choose to do so. You are risking your luck when you do it, and it could be permanently lost if it doesn't work out. So let's give you an example where, luck could definitely be used in. Let's use wounds as an example. We know that my character had a first aid skill of 5, if you remember from my previous video. Now, if I was rolling 1 dice against 3 wounds with a 5 skill, I would need to roll a 4 or better. 4 won't actually recover any, but I'll explain what it will do. A 5 or a 6 would give me at least 1 or 2 back. And let's assume that, we know that that person's got 3 wounds in his right arm. So let's see what happens. I'll roll a dice in a box. So I got a 5. So I know with that particular roll, I got lucky. The character healed 1 wound back. He's now got 2 wounds. I know that his next heal check won't be for 4 days for that particular injury. So I can make a note of that. Nice and simple. Works very well. Let's say that didn't work. I realised that it was a little bit more difficult. So I've got 5 skill in first aid, but the amount of wounds is 4. I now need a 5 just to equal it, a 6 to better it. My odds are considerably less. My particular character's got 3 potential luck dice. I've decided that it's very critical I get this character healed back up fast. I'm going to risk 3 luck to heal them. So let's roll 4 dice in a box. 1 that I normally get, and 3 luck points I'm putting into the mix. If I don't pull this off, I lose all 3 luck points. It's a huge risk, but I desperately want this character back. As it panned out, and I'm glad the example come up, I would have suddenly lost 3 luck points. So you can see the risk in play. Now, what would that do to the character? He dropped from his 13 luck score down to 10. I haven't helped the player recover. He's got 4 wounds in that arm. It would be 8 days between him and the next check before it recovers. He would get 1 back for natural healing, and we'll go on to wounds later, how that'll actually work. But it hasn't worked out for me on this occasion. Let's roll again and hope that things do work out for me, hence the risk. So let's assume that roll didn't occur, and let's hope for the camera that something good happens. So let's see what happens. And indeed it has happened for the camera. Thank you, camera. So you can see on this occasion, yeah, I take the best roll. I'm going to take one of the 6s. It's an exploding dice. So I know I've already beaten the number by 1. He's going to get 1 wound point back. He's going to get another wound point back, and I can keep going again. So I've got that. A masterful piece of healing. In fact, he would have obviously fully recovered all his wounds in this case. I wouldn't lose any luck points because I made the target number, but you can see the risk in play. Now, of course, what I could have done, although I had 3 dice to use, I might have risked it on only 3 dice, 1 normal dice and 2 others. And we'll just take that as an example. And luckily, it did come off again. So I got away with it. I got away with it again. I had amazing healing, brilliant check. So again, it came off just using 2 out of the 3 dice. Of course, I could use just the 1 extra dice and go for it and get away with it again. But you see, you're testing and pushing your luck each time, and that's how it will work. But of course, if that failed, let's do one till it does. Thank you. It failed. Of course, I would lose 1 permanent luck point. Now, in my character's case, dropping from 13 down to 12 does have an impact, because instead of having the opportunity to use 3 dice, I now only have the opportunity to use 2 dice. So there is a huge risk involved. And of course, luck can be a reward for players if they do something exceptionally well, and I would encourage that within the game frame to allow luck to be used as a reward. I don't think it should ever be a bought commodity. I don't like that, but I do like the idea that it can be given as a rule, particularly when players have done something pretty heroic for their society or themselves. So anyway, I just thought I'd include that as a secondary and an important video just to illustrate how luck will actually work, how it's based, and in theory how it will play out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Sean Connors. This has been Let's Build an RPG, a special bonus series all about luck. Till the next time, take care of yourselves and see you soon.